Hey Rimworlders, it is JPT back with another episode of Rimworld. That's right, Rimworld is back as usual, having myself a good time, realizing that I didn't design this the way I wanted to. Should have designed maybe like 3 of these across, so like 3 big ones. So like this would be the center one would be over here, one would be over here. Then I could kind of like stretch hallways out. I don't know, it's an experiment. And we'll probably do this again in the future once we have a pretty good idea of how this one's going. Josh, I realized, is pretty much not wearing a shirt. He is shirtless. And, well, that's just fine by me, I guess, at this point. He is getting up the rice, I think, at the moment. Let's go ahead and unpause. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. Does he have a weapon? He has a knife. So we have this club here that we might as well make our own. But, yeah, everyone's kind of collecting things, putting them where they should go, or making meals out of them. Thomas doing his job exactly the way he should. Yeah, visiting the grave. Yes, our janitor is there in the grave. Josh looks like he's building a floor, although I want to prioritize... No, prioritize... Oh, can't work on the door. Well... That sucks. That sucks. I really want Josh to start sectioning off some of these hallways and stuff. Let's see. Actually, nope, don't want to clear the dirt. Need materials for that. So I guess I'll just let them do their own thing. Laying down the floor, because that's super important. Although it looks like he laid down the materials for the door here. Am I not mistaken? Yep, so that's actually got a roof now. Cutting the tree down, which I will allow. Interesting. How many did you put down there? 15. So, he's getting there. Sowed the one little potato seed. I don't care to try to understand this game sometimes. Yeah, so we lost our solar lamp there. This room is hot as Hades. It is 170 some odd degrees. Everything else is nice and cool because it's outdoors. This is indoors, though, and we're keeping it at 70 degrees. Hopefully keeping the needs of our people pretty good. Sharing the bedroom, in a little pain. What does your health look like? Cramped environment, crowded. Totally understandable. Got a bite scar. Yes, I remember that now. So, essentially, everyone's just feeling crowded, which is totally fine. Coley, you just keep planting the rice and we'll be good to go. Let's see, stockpile zone. Are we storing raw resources? No, foods. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Raw food. Vegetarian. Rice. Yeah, so at some point somebody should be moving it there. But hey, for right now, we've got ourselves some meals going on and I'm totally fine with that. See? He's getting right to it. There we go. Build that door. Hopefully this will... Yes! So this... Look at how much. All that's indoors now. Sweet! So I think I'm, at some point, probably going to need to put down a cooler. Just to kind of cool things down. Because the hallway otherwise is going to get pretty toasty. So let's go ahead and pause the game real quick. Because I don't want them to suffer any more than they need to. Is that a Michelin? No, it's a temperature. I always forget that there's a temperature thing. So where do we want to put this to kind of cool down the whole hallway? I'm almost thinking this, so you get a nice fresh blast of air. But as you can kind of see how it's really hard to tell, but you can kind of see how it turns things blue. You can kind of see the area that is affected by that. And it seems like if I place it here, it's cooling down quite a bit of the hallway. So let's go ahead and we'll put that there. We'll put that there. And this is still outdoors, right? Yeah. This is still outdoors. So we really need to get this wall and that door built so this can actually be a legitimate cooled down unit. Yeah, you'd be on your merry way. So why are we running into power issues? Here come the winds. Is it because we got this tree right here? Let me check something real quick, because somebody... That was Gregory. Said put down floors in front of this. That makes sense. Although, what's all this stuff? Oh, yeah, it's the alpha beavers. So put down floors in the areas where you don't want that. So let's find the cheapest floor we can. Is, see, 3... It's 1 steel. Everything else is kind of expensive. I want to just go ahead and lay down... Let's go ahead and lay down the concrete. It's 5 by 5, right? Yeah. Let's do that. And I think they'll go ahead and move that tree. It's kind of expensive, but, you know, it is what it is. You could put wood floors down, but at the moment, I don't have enough trees. And I want to make sure that these things are actually producing, which right now they're not. So I probably want to go ahead and throw down a solar panel just to have it. Let's go ahead and... I almost want to piggyback these. I wish these were 5 by 5, not an even number. Can't put it there. Although I can put it between the two, and that might actually look pretty cool. Let's go ahead and... Go ahead and put it there. And prioritize somebody else making that. Going for a walk. No, go ahead and work on that solar generator, would you? This is all being done with aesthetics in mind. There's really no decent reason why I'm building it the way I am here. Let's go ahead and add it that way. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you vomiting? You're tired? Oh, you've got food poisoning. Fantastic. Doing a little vomiting. Nothing better than some vomiting. Let me go ahead and have them chop. Yeah, cut the plant. There we go. That way when they're done building this, go ahead and have them cut down that tree. There we go. Now we're collecting. This one's going full blast. This one's not. Because of that tree, now it's going full blast. Pretty cool how that works, right? Alright, so now we're storing here slowly but surely, keeping these lights on, keeping this light on, keeping this air conditioning going. Priorities. Go ahead and, yeah, cut those trees in the middle of the night. I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. Boom, boom, boom. One of the... Oop, got a fire. Sun lamp has short-circuited in the rain and started a fire. I don't like these. And it makes me wonder... It makes me wonder if these things really need to be outside or not in order to grow. You know, do they really need water? I'm going to go ahead and designate those to not and see what happens. So let's clear the snow roof area and see what happens. So there we go. Trees won't grow back here. Will help with our collection. He's hauling the wood off to the stockpile zone. What's Josh doing? Hauling wood to the wooden wall. Actually, let's do this. Do the wooden table. Wait. Why didn't he just use the wood he had? There's 58 there. Grr. That's a little silly. This way they can sit here after they get their meals. I mean, they can't complain about it. All right, okay, so he's already constructing it. So wait, maybe he picked up that wood on the way there. I don't know. I don't care to understand how these guys work sometimes. There we go. Building the chairs, building the table. He's standing on the table while he builds it. I don't know if you knew that's how tables were built in real life. Man, this sucks. Having a good old power outage. Alright, so he closed this one off now. Sort of. It's very unstable. Summer has begun. Oh, good. So Thomas is just relaxing at the table. And as you can see here, I've got some more plans. So, oh, good. We got a mad animal. I'm thinking of maybe moving. So these were originally going to be the sort of the rooms. And I think I'm going to stick with that. And then I think I'm going to make production out here, with this being a big storage area. Again, not the best design. I would do it differently. I would kind of keep farms all on one side of the thing and research maybe on top. Like, I would just kind of square it off so we'd have regions like power on one side, food on one other, and then we could just expand up on each section as we needed with sort of centralized pods that we could visit. And maybe even like kind of like this size, but sort of 1, 2, just like a 3x3 grid of the big ones with smaller ones branched off of it. I don't know. Or maybe we just always need to make this size. And that's probably actually the way to go now that I think about it. Instead of these smaller ones, because they're going to complain about space anyways. And we just need to get them cranked out. But what I really, really, really need more than anything else at this point is a steel research bench. It requires 100 steel. I just want to go ahead and build it just to get it out of the way. And so I think I'm just going to just build it here, to be honest. And we can just deal with where people live whenever. Because we just need to get to researching. And Coley is going to be our research individual. We'll be able to get to researching, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, for the most part, structurally, we have everything but this built. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. So now we can research. So here's the unresearched stuff that we really need to look at. Stone cutting, no. I'm just going to go through these in order. In the future, you know, that's kind of a finesse thing, I think. Nutrient resynthesis, nutrient paste dispensers. I really never even messed with those. A lot of people do, but I don't really find them to be that productive. But I could totally be wrong. Cremation, yeah, not really. Definitely need shipbuilding basics if we want to get off the planet. Colored lights, I've never messed with. Hydroponics, yes please. Although it's a little expensive and long-term to get that one going. Brewing has never been something I've been able to get to, but maybe in the future. Pneumatic picks, yeah, maybe. I mean, it helps for sure. Carpet making, again, finesse. Machining, disassemble dead machines, not really been something I've looked into. Same things with the IEDs. Could be fun, but could also get you in a lot of trouble. Electric smelting is definitely something I would look into. Geothermal power, probably going to be the first thing we do. Gun turret cooling, of course, you want to do that. Mortars are fun. Hospital beds are always good. And cryosleep caskets, you'll need those to get off the planet. But I think for now, we're going to do geothermal power. Let's go ahead and get that set as our first thing of research, because it's going to help us build better power. So it looks like Coley's eating the food. Josh is here doing his thing. What are you doing now? Hauling steel to the cooler. Oh yeah. So yeah, here we've got the cooler being built. Somebody just needs to do the work. Let's see. Coley's harvesting the tree. Let's go ahead and have them work on the cooler. So this is really the only part of the building, and that part that I haven't gotten to. Although this part may not be able to be built. And you know what? Now that I see it, we need to get rid of some rocks. Some unnecessary rocks just hanging out in our building there. That's not good. I think after she's done with that, we'll be good to go. So we're cooling down the hallway now. You can kind of see down here in this corner, how it's kind of going down. And we'll keep it at 70 degrees. I think that's a fair temperature to keep things at. But I think that's probably going to do it. Again, geothermal power is going to be the thing that we're going to be working on. Josh visiting the grave of the guy he replaced. I think that's the case. It's been a minute since I've done anything. Got monkeys running around. It's just a good old time, and I love playing this game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Come back the next time. Just never know what's going to be popping up with Randy Random on Rimworld. So until then, this is JPT. Go play your games. Sweet. And I'll be seeing you